Hello, Monsters Abound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. I'm part 12 of my Empire campaign, where we're preparing for a sneaky attack on the round-headed little goon that is Manfred. Good stuff. But first we need to knock down his walls. So, Albrecht, can you knock down his walls? Nice work, that's what we want. I'm going to have to save my penny so you can continue to knock down his walls, because I think they can only repair like 15% each turn. So each turn will do a little bit more damage until it doesn't work. But that should be fine. Okay, so we're going to get Elspeth over to Schwarzhafen. Ooh, that's a lot of bad public order. Let's see if we can get in here and I mean, that's gone down by 1. I mean, it could be worse. Could be worse. Corruption is a lot. It should be getting better. Bits. And provincial instability is going to go down as well, so it's not all bad. We've also got Kazrak. You cannot say that on Kazrak. You cannot say that on camera. Jeez, that's terribly rude. Lawan is currently defending Marienburg. I'm hoping that they both kill each other, and then the Emperor can sweep in and finish them off. Emperor Karl Franz is just waiting there at Ilhart. There he is. Excellent stuff. What's over here? Yes, we knocked that down, so that's fine. We're getting buildings there. That's all good. Excellent. Okay, I think we're good. But what I might want to do is just see if there's anyone I can trade with.
Yes. Surely an agreement will be reached. But are we not all sons of Sigmar?
We are, Boris.
No. No.
All right. Well, that's very much on you then. Anyone else I can trade with? Who can I trade with? Leonesi. Can I get a trade agreement?
Sigmar's sons. Do you come looking for aid or to cause trouble? I never know with Reichlanders.
Very much trade.
You knave.
Okay, hard, tough crowd. Paravon. You don't like me. Okay, no one else to trade with. But for the moment, anyway, we're going to send Carcass down to say hello to the Toon King, see if Cetra wants some of our pots. I'm sure he does. He seems like a pot kind of guy. Very, very intense on the old pots. So Skeggy have been dealt with. I feel like Carcass really helped out there. And of course the Black Ark charged Alariel and died horribly, as is the fate of anyone who decides to fight Alariel, because she just doesn't die.
Come.
Oh, Thorgrim. You want a military alliance? Oh, you are going to give me money, though. See, I believe, and I'm not 100% sure on this, I believe if you have a military alliance with a faction, they lose their AI bonuses. But I'm not actually 100% sure on that, and I do kind of want the money, so sure. Oh, there's Grimgor Ironhide. And there's Karazakrak. That doesn't look good. We might need to help the dwarves out. Also Kislev. Because there's a lot of Manfred there. A whole lot of Manfred. Who did you try to wound? Is that Melissa Retep tried to wound Albrecht and then failed horribly, and Marienburg has been burned to the ground. Which means we could go in and grab it. Right, I'm hoping that Kislev can hold off Manfred while we mop up the... Oh, hello. That makes me a little bit nervous. That makes me a little bit... okay. I don't even know where the stuff snatchers are. Okay, Skeggy has been obliterated. We've got one of them. Eelhart has got some stuff going on. That's all okay. Who are you all with? Clan Moors, Carrick Hearn, and Clan Angrund. but not Skarsnik, because apparently you made peace with him, despite the fact that should technically be impossible, but I think that's not necessarily the case if it's the AI.
To war!
Okay, public order is bad. Is super bad.
Seek out the heretics. Those
Damage
gates will
walls.
open.
Failure. Shits. But an initiates, so that's good. So up to 81. Oh, it's only 1%. It's only gone up 1% then. Okay, well, hopefully we can get another success, and that should then help us, and we can go and grab Castle Drakenhof, Eschen, rush back to. I'm a little bit nervous about this, but I don't think they'll declare war on me. He says unsure.
The nation calls. By the comet.
Where is Kazrak still alive? Where is Kazrak? Empire Provinces, Beastman Warhead. He's currently strength rank 72. So I think that army was wiped out.
No,
So
sir.
can we colonize this?
I am prince and emperor.
Yes, we can. Okay, nice.
Bring me to my men.
Nice. So that means we've got Marienburg, which means we can grab. So this is going to give us. I mean, the first Marienburg. Sorry. No, you know what? You know what? Marienburg. Now I'm going to be always right. Perfect. So the first rank of dock gives us 500 monies just by itself. Holy shit. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. That's like a max rank Tailor's Guild, and that's just the first level. Of course, you know, increasing the rank is a little bit tricky. How many turns before we can declare war on you?
The danger thou art in.
One turn. Okay, what I might do.
I am the supreme patriarch.
Yes, I know. I was gonna teleport, but we don't have the cash now, do we? Oh, bugger. Never mind. We'll have to do that quest in a bit then. Have to do that quest in a bit. I'm tempted to get Quicksilver. The only thing is that does. If he's flying and there's another enemy unit that is flying, they can just pick him off. Which is problematic. We could get the loom additional orb of sorcery. Let's get that. I'm then tempted to pick off the temple, to pick up the Tempelhof Luminarch, but I think for the moment we'll leave it.
Is it time?
Sort of. I want more damaged walls because next turn we're going for Castle Drakenhof. That's what we're going to do. And Carcass is on his way to... Is that the stuff snatchers there? They're friggin' miles away. Is that them? I think it is. Oh, that's the Doomseekers.
I will hear your petition, but make no promises to act on it.
Oh, don't declare war on me. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Okay. Taking Marienburg might have not been the best option. Maybe I should have left it. Maybe I should have left it. They stole all my technology. Bastards. Okay, let's bring you down here. So while you're doing that, we can now declare war on Manfred and take Castle Drakenhof. We can't... Ah, shit. We don't have the money. Tits. What's the walls like? 91% strength. Shit. Shit. Oh, is there anything I can do to... there's literally nothing I can do to help, is there? Literally nothing. There's not even any bits in the water near the Reichland I can use. Never mind. We're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Which is blow everything up. We're going to declare war. Yep. Let's just continue the siege. Actually, what I want to check is, did that screw up my... What the fuck? That's bollocks. So because von Karstein declared war on me, It's reduced my reliability, which is absolute bollocks.
Who calls? I am ready.
Son of a
Are
bitch.
you?
What a bunch of poo. Never mind. Never mind. We're going to take Castle Drakenhof and then the rest of Sylvania. It's time to take Manfred's home. I'm going to ruffle through his underwear drawer and find all those magazines that he's been stuffed beneath his mattress, as is tradition. So we're kind of trying to take out these towers because they're throwing whatever the fuck they're throwing at us. Balls, probably filled with, I don't know, undead toenail clippings or something. Probably something. I'm fairly sure those are explosive. Something like that. So as Elspeth's army moves up, so does Balthazar's. There we go. And the cavalry is currently moving over to the other gate, so we can knock that one down. However, the Vargeist, of course, the vampires do always end up with a lot of flying units. Quite nasty ones. They've actually got Terrorgeist here and 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Vargeist. That's quite nasty. But already one tower is down. Our artillery doing fantastic work. Of course, we've got 2 Hellstorm rocket batteries, 2 mortars and the Great Cannon. So far, so good. Let's take out that other tower. As these Vargeists flying towards the walls. So we've got 2 units of Demigriffs with halberds. We've got 2 units of Pistoliers. And then some Outriders with grenade launchers. Yes! This all sounds pretty good. Here come the Vargeists. Now we're concentrating fire on the Vargeists, but there's a lot of units. Nasty little breath there. And the Terrorgeist going to melt quite a few halberdiers. Our gunners focusing fire on the... Oh, so much damage. So many of them go crashing to the ground. In comes Theodore. But most of these Vargeists have actually decided that they're going to flap on past and head for our artillery. So our guns are going to turn around and shoot them full of bullets. Little artillery blast there. And oh, so many of them. Only 2 of them actually managed to reach the artillery, and they're not very happy. So that's pretty good. The Terrorgeists, though, do manage to make it into combat with the Sterlin's Revenge. Fortunately, these guys are actually not too bad in combat, so we should be okay here. We've got some swordsmen turned around as well. In comes Theodore. He's not... Oh, wait, I thought I was going to say he was not running, but he is. He's just chilling, watching, getting ready. Champion of Nullen there, psyching himself up, taking a little bullet in the face. He's okay. He's okay. He's going to walk that off. That's fine. He's going to go and deal with the Terrorgeist for us. Thanks very much. Meanwhile, we've been doing horrendous damage to the units on the wall. Getting absolutely blatted. Look at that. How's the Terrorgeist? It's like Theodore. Theodore's got this. Pistoliers are helping as well, of course. Come on, Theodore. Sort it out. Sort it bloody out. That's it. Good stuff. Love that hit. So that Terrorgeist is going down. The Demigriffs apparently not very good at chopping their way through gates, as gate damage is only at 50%. Come on, guys. You bloody Demigriffs. You should... It's a door. Kill the door. The Grenaders are doing great work. This sort of range, they're just firing grenades right into the infantry on the wall here. Actually doing quite a lot of damage. More bombardment, more guns. At this rate, we're not even have to go actually into the city. We can just destroy them on the wall, and that should be fine. I mean, even skeletons aren't going to like being under this kind of bombardment. It's not great. So we've got one of our halberdiers chopping down the gate and actually doing much better work than the Demigriffs. Demigriffs apparently not very good at chopping through gates. Grenaders up to... I mean, getting some kills there. And that's not a particularly good angle for them either. I mean, that's just me just parking them there and seeing what they can do. And they're actually racking up some good kills. Nice work. Right, finally, the gate is down. And this one, of course, down far quicker than the Demigriffs have managed to knock their gate down. There's a couple of Vargulfs in here. Now, I don't particularly want to take them on head on if I can. I prefer to shoot them full of bullets. But as it is, they're going to move away from the the gate there and hide behind, so we can't actually reach them. So we're going to have to move some of our infantry in, and our demigriffs just having a... Yeah, still... Okay, almost there. Almost there. There we go. Got it in the end. Good work, guys. We did it. They're fresh. They're eager. They're raring to go. They got some Graveguard pointed directly at them. It's a bit of a standoff. Bit of a standoff. Demigriff standing off against creepy, spoopy skeletons. Still standing off. It's going to go on for a little while. Meanwhile, our halberdiers actually coming in to the city. Or should be. Guess we're still bombarding them at the moment. Oh, now they've... Cheeky bastards. Okay, here they go. They've attacked, and the Graveguard are currently trying to get away. Yeah, they're not doing very well. They're taking a lot of damage. They're not quite sure what they're doing. They're trying to pull out of combat, and then not, and not quite sure what to do. Our halberdiers coming into the city now. In they come. You're going to back them up with some great swords. There's not much left of the enemy infantry. The grenades, up to 96 kills. They've just been just dropping grenades on the enemy and been doing some pretty good damage. In come the Vargulfs to hit the halberdiers. And hit them they do, but they're also going to take some bullets. It's good. More halberdiers coming into the city. That would be great if it wasn't for the fact that the grenades, although quite potent, not very good at aiming. Still, I mean, you know, you can't make an omelette without blowing up some of your halberdiers with grenades. So halberdiers taking a lot of damage here. We're going to move in Luther. Where's Luther? Where is Luther? I thought he was around here somewhere. Well, in come the great swords either way. So we've managed to lock down the Vargulfs. Down goes one. Just one left to kill. He's doing okay. The demigriffs now surging into the city. We're going to ignore the Graveguard because frankly they haven't really been doing much. There's still some undead knights and black knights over here. Oh, there's Luther. Luther's buffing up the halberdiers fighting the Vargulf, the final Vargulf. Our demigriffs moving into position. Of course, these guys are really anti-cavalry, anti-large, anti-armor. Killing cavalry is their game, and especially when the cavalry is trying to run away. Okay, so now we've got that delicious gold mine. We're just going to occupy,
Let us begin.
because the less damage we do, the better. So we've got that lovely gold mine there. We've also got a wizard's conclave. We've also got an armory, all that kind of good stuff. So let's grab... I want to try a Sigma, but we can't afford it.
You summon me.
Can't afford it, but never mind. So our army should be healed up next turn. There is Vlad quite close to Schwarzhafen. Not a huge problem. A slight problem might be the fact that Grimgor Ironide and Darbert... I know, Grimgor, I know. You've probably been reading Twitter or something. That makes me angry. There's Darbert's Toothtaker here as well. It's two armies against a rather beaten up Dwarven force. I mean, I could go and help them. But I've got a gold mine now, so don't really need to. Let's get Exiled Priest, because more Untainted is good. We want to get the Shrine of Sigmar. I also think walls might be quite nice to have. But if we can smash our way up and grab all of these at the same time, that would be great. Public Order here is getting a little bit better. It will rebel in 6 turns though. And the Moot. How long do we have on that? Oh, it's only one more turn of Imperial Faith. I mean, Vampiric Corruption has dropped considerably. And in fact, because we're going to knock out... Is there any... Right, so there's a Balefire Hearth here. If we can knock out Eschen and Waldenhof, that will slow down the Vampiric Corruption increase and help in our Vampiric Corruption reduction. We're still getting 4 Osmosis from somewhere. I'm going to assume it's from Karag Dromar? Yes. Yes, it is. But maybe we can, like, hit Zufbar. I mean, that would... If we could sack Zufbar, it's not a big garrison, but big payday. So that could be nice. We also need to get this fixed up. So let's get the Coastal Hamlet, and then we can grab the Marienburg Docks. That'll be very nice. I also probably want another Battle Wizard here to help with my my income. Because this Castle Drakenholt's making almost 2k just by itself, which is very nice. I don't think this... No, it doesn't. It gives some money, but doesn't increase income. But we could potentially get some paved roads, some toll gates, income from all buildings, plus 8%. Get one of those in each slot, each settlement. It's a nice big bonus to our income, especially for a gold mine. Now, there's another gold mine over here, which we could potentially grab. There's another gold mine over here, actually, which again is an option. There's a lot of greenskins. There's a lot of greenskins. We're going to be fighting a lot of greenskins. What are our victory conditions? Let's just double check that. So, we need to control all the provinces of the Empire. We need to reclaim Sylvania, which we have, and then control 8 of these. And obviously, you know, kill Archaon. And if you see my Ungrim campaign, you'll know that can be sometimes be a bit of a pain in the ass to achieve. I think we'll keep... Yeah, we'll keep that. We'll keep that. And that. We've got some good recruitment buildings here, to be fair. It's pretty good. And that Vampiric Corruption dropping at 6% a turn, which is pretty good. We can grab Eschen. I mean, these do have walls, but they shouldn't be too difficult. We should be able to overrun them pretty quickly. We might actually be able to peace out with... I wonder if we could peace out with Vlad. No. But I'm fairly sure we can run back Elspeth. Or even potentially, like, hit Oakenhammer. I mean, that's a 6k there. That could be alright. Albrich, do you want to come over here? Because if Vlad tries to pull any fast ones, we might be able to intercept him. So Elspeth can move back and maybe deal with Vlad while Balthazar pushes north, grabs Eschen, and then Waldenhof. I think that's a plan. What about... Have I not met Ungrim yet? Bloody hell, I haven't. Okay. If we can meet Ungrim, that'll be really useful. And I don't think... I mean, Archlector is nice to have, but not... I mean, that's okay. Reichsmarschall is, of course, complete garbage, so no real problem. Okay, let's end the turn. Oh, cock. Do we have... I don't think we've got walls. This could be unpleasant. Okay. This is not... This is not good, and I've got questions as well about where this army actually came from, but we'll worry about that after we've been horribly and brutally murdered, because my army is no match for this. I mean, these Bestigors, they're heavily armoured, they've got a lot of melee attack, they're going to carve me into little pieces, and I don't really have the strength to deal with them. So we're going to try and do our best. Our Pistoliers just popping some shots off there, as you can see, not doing a huge amount of damage, to be honest. It's not great. I mean, Bestigors are pretty good infantry, and I mean, it's just as well that Carl's immortal, really. Isn't it, Carl? Because you're about... Yeah, you're about to get a place at Sigmar's side. Very rapidly. So if you were looking forward to that, I've got good news for you. If you were looking forward to going home to your family, I've got some slightly less good news for you. Because you're about to have your head pulled off. If you're lucky. Oh god, there's so many Vestigals. So we're going to start, try and kill Kazrak. Do as much damage as we can to Kazrak. Lots of guns, lots of everything. He is in a chariot, which means no one's going to be able to bloody stop him. Just careers straight through the halberdiers, straight into the crossbows. Carl gives him a little pop, but he's all the way through and making a run for it. Trying to focus my guns, the silver bullets, and the cannon has actually been doing some okay damage, but it's struggling to actually get shot. The Tattersoul's going to run into combat and then, I mean, die horribly, basically. Little cavalry charge there. Despite the fact they weren't braced, it does nothing, and then they start doing horrendous damage to me. So that's not good. The cannon. Can we do a little? Can we do some shots? A little shot in there. I mean that felt pretty good. If only we had about 5 more cannons and a lot more infantry, because already things are not. Yeah, we're breaking. We're breaking. Kazrak is down to under half health, but Carl is getting chopped up very, very rapidly. That's not looking very good. All our men are dying horribly. This isn't great. Now they're running away, and yeah, we've been routed. Okay, that wasn't great. Although, question, where did he get that army from? Because he raised Marienburg and his army disappeared. Now, when you raise a settlement, it uses up your entire movement range. So, if the army had survived, it would have still been visible. So, was that another army? No, I'm kind of busy here, thank you. Was that another army? And if so, where did it come from? What military rank are you now? 47. How? Okay, Carl's wounded. No big deal. Not a problem. I mean, slight big deal. That's a lot of Vestigals. That's a lot. Do we get the Grand Theogenist? I mean, may as well, right? May as well. Can we actually make him the Grand Theogenist? No, he's not high enough rank yet. Okay. Let's give you that. Can we give you anything else? Healing potion, sure. War banner? Banner of Rage. Let's give you a burger. Let's give you that. Sure. And sure. Right. Okay, you are in Helmgart. Good. Where is... Okay. The barracks is in Helmgart. Good. Because Ilhart, we might lose Ilhart.
What?
I know. I'm worried about it too. But
I will cast out all evil.
Good stuff. Let's get some flagellants. On the other hand, are they going to be any fucking good against the Vestigals? I mean, they'll die to a man, so there is that. We could get the Luminarch. Let's get the Luminarch, because I could do with literally anyone at this point, so we'll grab them. Let's get some handgunners. Let's get that many. And let's get some mortars, because they recruit quite fast. Okay, we can get an army in about 2 turns, so that's not the best. Also, Vlad is recruiting an army, but he can't reach Schwarzhafen in 1 turn. So let's hit Oakenhammer.
Just war.
We'll sack that.
Follow me.
Hedge Wizard, Obsidian, blah, 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 Scribe, lots of stuff. Excellent.
By the comet.
Back into our own territory, which is riddled with vampiric corruption, so we won't replenish. Fab! Let's go and grab Eshen. We'll just auto-resolve that. And Occupy. So Elspeth is a campaigner, so some more campaign movement range. That's going to be useful.
Yes.
We can then march into Castle Drakenhof
Do not waste my
to
potential.
sort that out. So we've got some more growth coming on. The vampiric corruption should now be dropping because we're not getting as much osmosis. We are not. A little bit concerned about Vlad.
Should thine words displease me, I shall.
Little bit worried about Vlad, but I think we're okay. He can't reach Swartshafen in one turn. So the best he can do... Can we get walls here? Let's get walls here to start off with. Gesundheit, we definitely need walls there because we've got a lot of very angry greenskins about to head through the pass. That's going to be problematic. Also got a lot of angry beastmen. So orcs and beastmen, and really the only problem we don't have at the moment is a lot of vampires. Although there is Vlad.
No.
Carrigromar. What do we have at Carrigromar? Do you actually have any recruitment buildings? No. So
Such insolence.
you can only raise crappy dead. I believe. Fingers crossed. Elspeth. Let's give you Emperor's Finest to beef up your halberdiers a little bit. You are quite beaten up, but I think we'll be alright. And Theodore, I think we're going to go for upkeep reduction for swords, great swords and knights. Which we don't have many of, but it's better than nothing. And then Balthazar is going to get... let's get metal to gold to magic. Just going to give us a little bit more income, which is very useful.
Sigma grant me strength.
We could get defences at Castle Templehof, but I'm not... Let's get defences at Piffledork. I'm thinking let's get a weaving house for a little bit more cash. I'm hoping maybe we can get, once we get this army up, maybe we can get Karl up as well once he's healed up from the absolutely bludgeoning that Kazrak gave him. Maybe. Okay, so we've got some problems. We've got greenskins, we've got beastmen, but we are cleaning up vampires. But then we've got to clean up the vampires and the vampiric corruption because it's all sparkly around here. Ugh, the worst. But that's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Empire campaign.